It's a great drive together, great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Complete to start this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking downfield, it's LaBelle. Finds the tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. He's going to fire deep. Got it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Big guy smells it. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? They thought they had the lead, and the flag breaks their heart, and now they'll have to try it again. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They're working that left side. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Wants to throw again. Trying to find the end zone. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold on. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Handoff to the single back. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Off play action on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Coates. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll try the run. Got the first down and still on his feet. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. He's got it on the right. There he goes.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
To the air, it's LaBelle. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Wolverines. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Cincinnati is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Desmond Ridder should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Houston. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things...
Oh, he dropped it! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, they give this guy the jet sweep because they're trusting his ability to run in the open field, but he's got to show better ability holding on to the football. The defense was able to get to him, knock it loose, and I don't know if you're going to see that jet sweep again from this offense in this game.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few.
Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Dropping back, it's LaBelle. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man in the middle. There he goes. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Cokes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go back to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll test the right side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. The screen, and watch out. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Punt is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Back to throw, it's LaBelle. Makes the grab.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Proctor. Tackled there by the defense. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 4th down, looking to pass. That's caught. It's Proctor. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Pulls it in. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Illinois lining up quickly. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hampton. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's LaBelle. Got his man quickly. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Finds his man. It's Proctor. Runs through a tackle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off like